All right. The Unholy. This is a spiritual horror film from Vestron Pictures, released April 22nd, 1988, starring Ben Cross, written by Philip Yarden and Fernando Fonseca, produced by Matthew Hayden and directed by Camilo Villa, who's also done a few other films like City of Gardens, 5th of July, Unlawful Passage, and Options. So, The Unholy is a spiritual horror film, sort of like has to do with demonic possession and religion. Yeah. So basically, there's someone tries to kill himself because like he thinks the devil's after him and stuff, and the cops call in a young priest starting up. The archbishop sends him in to see what's going on, and there's something at a New Orleans parish that triggered him to get freaked out and want to end his life. So the archbishop tells the young priest, played by Ben Cross, to go to, I think he's played by Ben Cross anyways, but yeah, to go to the parish and see what's going on. So he basically runs the church and slowly learns of some, like, there's like a young girl who's dealing with the occult, like has a friend that's dealing with the occult, that ends up summoning the devil and is basically starts haunting, starts coming and taking out, attacking each priest in this parish. It's a little confusing story. It's a little odd. There's also some weird sort of like side story of like how the priest is also a cop and stuff. But yeah, overall, the film is like I said, a little confusing. It's pretty long too. It's an hour and 40 minutes. Yeah, it's still interesting though. I might have described it a little wrong because there is like also Satan sends a like a mistress dressed in black, which is actually a demon disguised as her, and he sees her every now and then, and the priest is trying to make sense of what's going on, and he basically ends up taking on the demon at the end, and it was pretty interesting, a little random and over the top, but it's definitely an interesting little spiritual horror film that's out there. So yeah, like I said, it is a little confusing, and they do sort of jump back and forth from different things, but it's still fun. I still thought it was good. There's actually two interesting jump scares in this, so yeah, which is pretty interesting. It's still fun. It has a lot of 80s elements to it, though, that you don't really see anymore. And they definitely focus more on the character development. You really start feeling for the priest and his frustration in the case. That he's trying to help these people and deal with it, but you're still not sure. And the climax scene is probably by far the best part of the whole film. The all the practical effects, like the demon looks interesting. It's like cheesy looking, but it's also really good practical effects. There's even some little demon like creatures that come out too and stuff. It's pretty cool, and the final showdown was actually pretty intriguing and interesting. I thought this movie was pretty fun, but the story could have had like a little more work to it, and they could have chopped it down just a tiny bit. But overall, it's still a fun time. It was definitely different than I was expecting, and definitely probably goes more like the phantasm route than anything else. So yeah, it's a little outlandish, but still fun, and still has sort of like a almost Exorcist vibe in the beginning. So pretty neat, definitely fun to check out if you like these type of B movie type deals. So yeah, The Unholy. I'm probably gonna give this one 3.5 out of 5. But yeah, like I said, it's still fun, just needs a little work. But it's definitely not the worst thing out there. So yeah, give it a go. Trailer's link down below if it sounds interesting to you. Definitely check it out for that climax scene though. Also, my Instagram's always linked down below, or post clips of films I'm going to review in the future on my story, where I hide the title of the film in a hashtag somewhere in the video just for fun, so you could either find it and try to guess what I'm trying to review, or just so you can stay in the loop, just follow me on Instagram. Also, I put the subgenres on the video clip as well, in case it's something you guys aren't comfortable watching or something like that, So, yeah. Make sure you follow me on Instagram, stay in the loop, like this video, share it so more people are aware of it. Comment down below your opinions of the film if you've seen it. I'd love to hear about it. If you have any other films that you want to hear my opinions on, comment those down below too. I'll try to just get to them as soon as I can if I can find them. And yeah, make sure you subscribe because you never know what I'm going to talk about next. So I think I'm going to take a break from horror for a little bit. And sci-fi. So yeah, but we'll see. So make sure you subscribe, and I guess I'll see you all in the next video. Who knows what I'm going to bring and talk to you then. So cheers.